Hello there, everyone. It's Dr. Bernstein, and I want to welcome you to our second week together. Just going to go over the checklist, add a little detail to it, and get you on your way. So basically, I think if you're, going for gold, you're going for an A, you should be able to complete all the work within 6 hours. I just want you to keep in mind that the first part of the semester is really the toughest. We're sort of like in the climb, we're building up the momentum. And once you have your framework, your intellectual framework, your literary framework established, and you get in the rhythm of things, it's going to be easier. And next week is going to be a little lighter on the reading, in fact, significantly lighter on the reading, so that you can concentrate more on your first discussion post. So I just want you to know there are variations within our weeks, so it will sort of help you stay fresh and juiced up. So you want to start by watching this video. Then you need to read Anne Bradstreet's The Author to Her Book. It's a short poem. I think it should take you 15 minutes. Again, I absolutely positively do not want you to be consulting any outside sources for summaries or overviews or anything like that. This is really your chance to finally learn how to just open up something and start to read it and start to work your way through it yourself. If you are going to other sources, what's happening is you're always going to be dependent on someone else's interpretation. And at a certain point, it's okay to go to interpretation or to what other critics have to say, but I don't want you to do that now. I am the kind of professor who encourages you to learn how to interpret and understand on your own, and will guide you through the process of interpreting something. And the quizzes are really going to be like, what happened in this poem, rather than like, which you should definitely be able to get just from reading the poem. I'm not going to be asking you interpretive questions on your quiz. So just really please go with me on this. You'll get amazing results. It's really powerful. So read the poem. Then what I want you to do is watch my introduction to Anne Bradstreet. It's a 10-minute video. I think it should take you at least another 10 minutes to take notes on it. And that's going to set up a lot of background information on the poem and Anne Bradstreet's poetry. And then what I want you to do is reread the poem and see how knowing that background information influences your understanding of the poem. So you're going to read it twice. And I also have created guidelines for both the author to her book and the prologue. So go print out that reading guide. You know, I am not asking you to submit your responses, but if you're serious about becoming a better thinker and writer, in general, and you want to be a good student, you're going to take the time to answer those questions. You're going to write out your responses. It doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be, wonderful sentences, but you're going to do the work. Then I want you to read Bradstreet's The Prologue. I think it should take you about 40 minutes if you're doing it in relationship to the reading guidelines. There's going to be a quiz on the Bradstreet video and poems. I think you should take it on Tuesday when you've hopefully completed the work, but I understand we all have crazy schedules, so I'm giving you until basically midnight on Sunday to complete the quiz. You need to post a comment on the Bradstreet YouTube video. And basically what I'm doing now is I'm really trying to make a name for myself as an online educator. And so these comments are not like to kiss my butt. Sorry for saying that, but to let other people who might see the video or might be thinking about seeing the video, like give them a sense of what you think is valuable about this. So you're really writing it more for them than for me. Wednesday, print the guidelines for Franklin, and you're going to be reading his autobiography. And it's really fascinating because this is the sort of quintessential narrative of the self made man. Like, how do you make yourself in American society? So, watch that. read the guidelines and read Franklin's autobiography. And I broke it down to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That seemed like the most humane pacing. You could extend it out into the weekend. It doesn't seem like there are that many pages to read at once, but as you're probably noticing with Winthrop's A Model of Christian Charity, it takes a while to read this material. And then next week, you'll have a quiz on the autobiography. I want to give you time to really read it. So that's it for this week. Again, if you have any questions about this material, you're having any problems, just go over to our D2L discussion page and post a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Bye.